Man, what is happening, my YouTube family? Of course, it is your boy B New. I'm coming at you on this Friday. And first and foremost, as always, want to send out positive vibrations and blessings to anybody who could be listening. Now, with all that being said, we had the new look Los Angeles Lakers on display yet again in their third game back since the trade. And I would say 2 games, considering that it's only been 2 games that LeBron has played with this new look Lakers team. But I said on yesterday, like I said, apologies for being out that week. Hey, it was All-Star week. The players got a break. Your boy needed a break too. But now I'm back and I'm full in effect. And we're going to be breaking down these Los Angeles Lakers every single day until the day we had that parade. And I'm going to be downtown on Figueroa Street, baby. You understand me? And I know it sounds like high aspirations, but like I told you yesterday when I came to you briefly, what that game would look like and what the future games would look like for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, as a side note, it is unfortunate what happened with Dilo last night in the turning of his ankle. I think it was Deep or whatever his name is, man. Get out the way after you make the ball. But Dilo did put his foot back behind him. It was just a freakish accident. It was very unfortunate. Like I said, hopefully it won't keep him out for too long. Of course, the x-rays did come back negative, which was a good sign. Hopefully when they do the MRI today, I can come back to you later with an update to see if there's any news once they do the imaging and see if there was any sort of ligament damage. The ankle bent this way, though. That was the bad part about it, like this way. So it wasn't your typical ankle sprain. So maybe it'll just be sore. But if you're listening, Dilo, get you some black seed oil and rub it in there. It will really take that inflammation and the swelling down, and you'll be back in no time. But either way, Dennis Schroeder stepped in and played pretty well. And I'm not too concerned because the Lakers were real deep at the backcourt to start the season. But since they shipped out, Pat Bev and Kendrick Nunn, they depleted that backcourt just a little bit, especially when Austin Reeves was out with the hamstring injury. But now that Austin Reeves is back, he has become even more skilled ball handler than before, and I'm confident that he can step in and play that role of a ball handler. Him and Dennis Schroeder could share that role until D'Angelo Russell returns back to the fold. He may can ice it up because if you notice, he was in a lot of pain and he was rolling on the floor, but he was about to come out the game. They told him to come on, and he said no, and he played on for a couple of minutes before he ended up going back to be evaluated, and they probably told him, look, there's no sense on playing on this. We can take care of this game. The quicker you get to treatment, the quicker then you get to recovery, So since they went ahead and started the recovery last night and probably all through the night, just giving them treatment, ice, heat, whatever it is, elevation to get that ankle right. He may be prepared to play Dallas, but if not, I'm still not overly concerned. I know Luka Doncic is a monster, and I know Kyrie Irving, they won their first game on yesterday, but that was against the lowly San Antonio Spurs because I told y'all, baby, the Lakers got everything they need to constitute a championship. And let me tell you, my main takeaway from this game was that LeBron James and Anthony Davis were minor contributors when it comes to the purpose of getting points. And they contributed heavily on other ends and other aspects of the game, like Anthony Davis, for instance, only 3 out of 5. This man only had 5 shot attempts. What if I tell you that Anthony Davis only had 5 shot attempts, but they was beating the Golden State Warriors, although they didn't have Andrew Wiggins or Steph Curry, but still, nonetheless, this is teams that they struggled against prior to the trade. So now they got a real rotation going on. So what I'm telling you all is these are the key ingredients to win a championship. And of course, as I stated before, Anthony Davis only took 5 shots, but he impacted the defensive end of the floor. But the key ingredients to winning this championship is that you got to have, not saying necessarily for them to win, but for a team to win, you got to have a sharpshooter nowadays. They have that in a one Malik Beasley, as we saw him drop 25 points last night. When was the last time you saw that the Los Angeles Lakers, won a game handily without LeBron James and or Anthony Davis being the leading scorer? Now, that said, LeBron James had an awful game last night from the offensive side, but had only 13 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. And for all of you talking about LeBron is a stat pattern, he had every opportunity last night when they was up big in the fourth quarter for him to stay in that game and try to reach that 20-point status to keep his streak of 37 games alive, which we know no Laker since Shaq has done it since 2001. So he could have kept that streak alive, but he elected to go over there and dap up his teammates and say good job on that victory, because that's the only thing he was concerned with was that dub. He played horribly. We know he went to Cavo after the All-Star break. We know he's a little bit out of rhythm, just like the beginning of the season. That's typical for LeBron James. But I guarantee you, when he show up against his former teammate Kyrie on Saturday, or is it Sunday afternoon? Whichever one it is, he going to be ready for it. And I'm telling y'all what, Kyrie going to shine, and I know he going to stunt. But at the end of the day, I'm telling you what, LeBron James is going to do his thing as well. And I look forward to that matchup. Dallas is in front of them for the standings, and it's on and cracking for anybody in front of them. OKC coming up. Memphis took a heartbreaker yesterday to Philly. The Lakers going to have to take on Memphis twice in this upcoming stretch at the M-Town. I would have been in one of them games, but I'm going to be elsewhere out of town, so maybe I can make it to that second one. I can go live. You understand me? But anyway, as I was saying, the key ingredients for a championship run is that sharpshooter that they have in Malik Beasley, the high IQ playmaker that they have in LeBron James, a rim protector and defensive juggernaut on the end, and that of Anthony Davis, with a sidekick wing defender, and that of Jared Vanderbilt. Now, let me tell you something about Vanderbilt. If you had noticed, and a lot of people say, well, why would they start Vanderbilt? They're not spacing the floor as well. Well, Malik Beasley give you all you need to space that young floor, baby, because you're going to have to pay two defenders to LeBron James or Anthony Davis. He's going to find a way to get open shots. It's going to be so easy, especially when Dilo get back in the fold. I'm telling y'all, that star lineup right there is going to be a very, very respectable one. And I'm trying to tell you, you better get with it or get split it. You understand what I'm saying? So back to what I was saying. Then you had a rim protector in Anthony Davis, as I was saying, and then you have Vanderbilt sidekick in the defense. You saw what he did to Brandon Ingram, how they easily defeated New Orleans by a dub, easily up on Golden State by a dub or more. So what you think this is time for? Nobody worried about any teams in front of them. I would be talking a lot more junk if D'Angelo Russell, I knew, was fully healthy, but I'm telling y'all, it is about to go down as the Lakers march towards the playoffs. How many players did they have in double digits? LeBron had 13, AD had 12, Beasley had 25, Schroeder had 13, Achimura had 14, Bamba had 10, Austin Reeves had 17, and I won't even bring up Lonnie Walker because he's the one who, in garbage time, he got a lot of garbage points, but that's when the lead really dwindled. It should have been over a 20-point lead, but they let it get to 13. Lonnie Walker had 10, but that gives you, excluding Lonnie Walker, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Lakers players in double digits. Lakers shot 16 out of 30 from three-point range, 53%. Because of the additions of Malik Beasley and, of course, D'Angelo Russell, who can hit the three, the pressure that is now taken off Austin Reeves and Dennis Schroeder, I think they'll hit their threes. I think Dennis was 1 out of 2 from 3, maybe 1 out of 1. Austin Reeves 1 out of 1 from 3. So very selective with the 3, only taking them when they're open. And the offense is flowing and it's very fluid for what the Lakers did last night. And the defensive game is stepping up because I said the length that they now have, and they have a good rotation. So think about it. When you bring AD off the floor, you have a Mo Bamba who can hit threes, as you saw last night. He hit a couple of threes. He can hit threes, and he can rim protect. And he is young and got those legs, and he's ready to go up and down the floor in transition. The Lakers killed them in transition, 29 fast break points to 8. So that lets you know that the Lakers are getting out and running. They had more assists. I think it was like 30 to 20 assists. You know, we saw Steph Curry on the bench looking quite sad as LeBron hit that side corner 3. That's something he was shooting a lot before the game. So when he shot it, I knew it was in just because of, like he said, the work that he puts in. He gonna get it right. He gonna have his legs back, man. He had a time in Cavo. Hey, his legs will be back next week. And like I said, it started out, it was 23 games. Number 23 for GOAT James, 23 games left. It was on February the 23rd. So 23 games left on the 23rd of February. And what you think gonna happen? I done told y'all, and I'm gonna say it one more time, the key ingredients. And I don't want to keep starting over because I didn't finish my point, but I'm going to start over so we can just put it in one picture for you all, so you can see. A good point guard, they had that in Dilo. A respectable backup point guard, they had that in Dennis Schroeder. A good rim protector and a defensive playmaker, and somebody who can go out and get you 30 at any given time in Anthony Davis, and a respectable backup center in Mo bomber who can actually rim protect, shoot three as well. Not only that, Vanderbilt, who can play good defense along AD and can also really get after it in a fast break situation and get his around the paint if he needs be. Not really a three-point shooter or anything like that, but don't need him to be. Because then you have LeBron James, enough said, no need to explain that. High IQ, great facilitator, gonna get his points, you understand me? And then in that two spot, Malik Beasley, the sharp shooter. But behind him are Austin Reeves, who can come in and give you the same thing, but give you more of a defensive presence if need be. And if anytime one of those go out, you still got Lonnie Walker. The Lakers deep, baby. Palenka has finally did his thing. And I'm here to tell y'all, baby, it's time to rejoice, baby. Throw it up, LA, baby. You understand what I'm saying? And I cannot wait to go downtown Los Angeles and have a really good time because it will be soon. But, man, anyway, we're going to keep talking Lakers. We'll be back tomorrow. We're going to have some pregame, I think, and then talk about the Lakers' upcoming matchup against the Dallas Mavericks. And, of course, as they continue this season, taking on the Memphis Grizzlies on Tuesday night, another TNT matchup that we all are looking forward to. So the Grizzlies have been on the downfall as of late. The Pelicans, hey, everybody who needed to lose, Portland lost last night. I don't know why they set Dame Dollar. They set Dame Dollar for some reason for rest. He just came back from the All-Star break. I don't understand that one, especially if you're in a playoff race. Maybe they're trying to tank. Maybe they said they want to get old. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name right now, but y'all know who I'm talking about. But peace and much love to everybody I'm down with, everybody that I clown with. And, hey, it's the weekend, baby. So wishing much love to everybody. If you haven't done so already, check out that merch. I got some real nice merch coming to y'all. I'm talking about some real goatish type stuff. I'm going to make that announcement, I believe, on Monday and have that ready on the store site. If you haven't done so already, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share. We're going to start that movement, baby. 10 toes down. Right on to the real, and much love to these haters. I'm out.